So today we're going to be showing our grooming and bathing routine and what it looks like. It's hi. It's raining today, and we're also in our first day of lockdown or self-isolation due to the virus. So yeah, I just decided to film it and see what happens and show how I give her eyes and her face a trim, which I'm still learning. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so here I'm just bathing Rosie. I'm just turning the water on, making sure it's the right temperature, and wetting her all over to make sure she's nice and wet before I put any soap on. Making sure I get all her legs and everything all nice and wet. Okay, so here I'm using the I Heart Pet Head Oatmeal Shampoo, which is my favourite shampoo because it's oatmeal, so it's really gentle, and it smells like salted caramel. So I just get it over her body. That's pretty self-explanatory. Just make sure I get all of her body, all of her legs and tail and all of that done. So now I'm just putting the last bit of soap on, and I turn the tap on, make sure the temperature's right, which is warm water I'm using, and I rinse it all off to make sure that there's no soap left over that could make her itchy or irritable. So I just finish off by doing that, and now this part's kind of funny. I go to show you the soap and boop, Rosie decides to opt out of the bath. So I pick her up, put her back in. That's self-explanatory, and then it's funny. And then so I get up and show you it again, and Rosie's like, ha, I know you're looking away, and jumps out again, which is just proof that she is just a dog, and she does normal dog cheeky little things. So this time I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to show you the product, but the product I'm using is a natural conditioner. It's all natural, and I think I show you that in a later clip too. So I just make sure I don't condition all of her like I do with the soap, but her top, her back, under her chin and her legs, I get a really good condition. And there I was just drying the floor because it was wet. So yeah, I just go through and I just do that in all her legs and make sure she's nice and conditioned so it's easy to brush. Now I just rinse it off. That's easy, just rinse off all the conditioner. So now I just get a towel to get the majority of the water off, because I will be blow drying her and letting her air dry a bit, but it just gets the majority of the wet water off and absorbs all of the water up, which is good. I just give her a really good dry off with that. And now she hops out and I just blow dry her, and I didn't get as much blow drying footage as I would like to have, because Mum came in and she probably wouldn't appreciate being on camera. And as you can see, Rosie loves this. She thinks it's great fun to roll on the towel while she's having a blow dry, and yeah, so that's all we do for that. She loves it. I make sure she's really dry, then I let her air dry for a bit. Then I can always go back and do some more blow drying. I just use a human blow dryer on normal heat. Yeah, she really enjoys this part. Okay, so now I've finished blow waving her and blow drying her, I'm going to do the grooming section. There was more footage, but I didn't get it because my mum came in. So yeah, so I shall see you in the next bits of the clip. Awesome. Okay. Okay, so this is this part. So Rosie's head time too. Okay, so here what I'm doing is I'm about to start grooming Rosie. So these are the scissors I use. They're just plain normal straight scissors, which I really like. This is my comb I use just to give her a brush out, which I'm just going to do her face today. I'm not going, I smelt it there. I do that sometimes. And then I'm just going to brush her ears and her face and give them a trim up. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of knots here, so I'm going to use a thing to get them out in a minute, but a lot of it's just dead hair that comes out, and this brush kind of makes it look like I'm yanking, but I promise I'm not. Rosie doesn't always like having her face brushed. Sometimes she really likes it, but sometimes she's like, no. Just moving the camera so you can see a bit better. So this tool is really good at getting knots. So there's knots on the ears. So there's a blade in it, and this is my detangling cream gel stuff that I absolutely love. And what I do is I just put a little squirt of this on my fingertips. I rub it into the knots, in this case on her ears. I just rub it into the knots, and it helps just untangle them. And then I go through and I put the, what it does is it just splits the knot so it can come out easier. The tool that I'm going to use in a minute is for that. Now I get the little tool, I just poke it into the knot, slide it down. The blade doesn't go on her skin or anything. The blade just slices in between the knot to help spread it. And this knot was quite hard to find, so I'm searching through her coat looking for that. Okay, so now I'm doing her ears with the Optizorb. It's not her favourite thing. As you can see how she jumped up, but she does put up with it, and it's really important so she doesn't get mucky ears or ear infections. Now I just wipe it out with a cloth. I don't stick the cloth in her ear, just around the outside of it so that it's getting all of that dirt out. Here I'm just doing the other side. And now I get her a treat because she did very good. And I'm just putting my stuff away.
Yes, please. I'll just finish
It's all tidy. And now I'm going to start cutting her hair on her face. So I just bring her forward, get her to sit, and I'm going to have a very funny focused face for this. As you can probably see, I'm not actually cutting, I'm trying to line it up, and I just do it in really tiny little snippets, so that's why it takes me quite a while, because this is only my second time doing this, so yeah, ignore the focus face, and the little thing, and I'm sorry you can't really see what's happening, but it takes time, but it's worth it. Again, really slow little cuts, but I get there eventually. I promise. Oh, and Rosie just lays down. She's, I'll just have a sleep to tolerate you. That's what she does. She just have a nap. So I'm just still trying to line it up and hold the other hair out of the way so I don't get it and get the right angle. So yeah, it looks really awkward, but I got there eventually. Here I'm just trying to hold her fringe out of the way and look at what I'm doing again. Oh, and I have a little snip on the other side, which is good. I try to make it as even as I possibly can, but still learning this. Still just trying to get it straight. Again, it's not something I'm great at. And then I'm going up vertically, just above the top on her little fringe to try and thin that out a bit. And I just kind of go back in to thin that out. So yeah. Sorry about my elbow here. I was really trying to focus, so hopefully this part goes through fast. But then I'm just thinning the middle a bit and looking at what I'm doing. Thinning some more. Trying to make sure it's even. Yeah, and then I just get Rosie to put her head up to have a little look, and it's looking pretty even. So I'm just taking little touches now. Also, I'm just watching this when I'm doing the voiceover, and if you're wondering what's on the chair, it's a horse rug and an old light thing that's just sitting there for some reason, so just saying sorry about that, I forgot it was there. Okay, so this is my nail trimmer, filer thingy majig. And Rosie, this is only her second time having this, so she wasn't so keen, as you can see at the start. She's like, no, 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 no. But once she got used to it, I just went to her back foot because I decided that that was probably better for her. And then she kind of got the hang of it and was fine to do all her feet. But like I said, this is the second time she's done it. So yeah, and also, since we're in the middle of isolation at the moment, Mum's been painting, and she's actually got a big can, so she was just testing some colours on the wall there. Okay, so that's that all done. Rosie has a big stretch. I get her a treat because she deserves a treat. Try to move back into the frame of the camera. I'm just wiping the thing off because it gets really dusty. And it has a funny smell, but it works better than a clipper because you don't have to do it. And then, yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Awesome. Okay, bye.